Hello everyone. So this is the part 2 of how to publish the Power App on Microsoft AppSource from the scratch. So in the previous video, we have already covered how to create a Microsoft partner account, how we downloaded the managed solution, we created a package, and now we are going to cover the remaining part of how to make another files like we have created a package file in the previous video. Now we are going to create this XML files, and then we are going to create an icon HTML file, and there is one more file. Okay, so all these remaining parts we are going to cover. So first I'm having the scenario was like I'm having a Canvas app which I need to publish in the Microsoft AppSource so that my client can see it and do his operations, whatever his task. So now let's come to the remaining task. The easiest one is creating an icon. So if you come here on the icon, we need to have an icon of size 32 by 32. Then only it will be accepted for the display. Otherwise, if the size is not proper, they'll just reject it. So the valid formats are, it can be either in PNG or JPG. So you can simply suppose if this is let's suppose guess this is 32 by 32. Okay, this is an image. So you can simply go to the online and change whatever your size is into 32 by 32. Okay, so make image 32 by 32. You can simply go to any online portal and you can resize your app logo. Once once you have resized it, just come here and we have this main package where we executed the commands for creating the package and all. We created the connection. So in the main package we are going to paste that logo. Okay, so here let's see if I have any image here on the desktop. I'm just going to refer it for time being. Logo 32 by 32, coming here in the dynamics and pasting it. Okay, make sure to give the name as logo 32 by 32 only. Okay, if you are going to change it, then we have input.xml and one more content types. So there also we need to match it. So just for the easy, let it be as logo 32 by 32 only, and it is in PNG format. Okay, now the next step is creating a content types XML. So for this one, here you can, okay, so for that let's come here, and it need to be in XML format only. If you're creating in other format, then again it will get rejected. So click on new text document, and here whatever they have given in the XML for content types, just copy it and paste it here. Where is that? This one, paste it. So here this type mainly includes the information about the packages which we have included in our package. Okay, for the publishing the app. So suppose these are this JSON, MS, AAP, CSS, DB, HTML will be there, PNG. So whatever, suppose if you are having some other kind of extension, then simply you can copy this one. Okay, and suppose you have a CSV file as well in your package, then you can just change it to CSV. Okay, same way if you have any other extension, you can add in the content types.xml format only. Okay, click on file, save as, and here we need to give the same name as which they have defined it. So I'm going to copy it as it is and let's paste it. Okay, .xml, click on save. Okay, now our content type XML is ready, so I'm closing it. Now the other file which we need is input.xml. so for input.xml, this one, so again come to your folder and click on, let's open this itself and open input.xml. so here also they have given a sample code for this file. Copy it and paste it here. Now in this one, there are we need to make some changes, like the provider name. What is your company name? My company name is not Microsoft, it is Dynamics Power, right? Dynamics Power. Okay, now the second one is package file. So package file is nothing but the solution which we created in the first video, which was in the package this one. Okay, so copy, just rename it and copy the name. The same name should be here. Okay, and do not forget to mention this zip file, because my my package was rejected for this reason as well. I had one time I had missed it, one time I had kept dot two times zip. Okay, now the third one is anchor name. So this is nothing but your solution which you downloaded. Okay, what was the solution which you downloaded? Was downloads and this one, right? So rename it, control C, and here it need to match. So just paste it. And while copying and pasting, do not remove the extension. It should be there. If not there, then I'll show you what will happen. If it is not there, then if you come here, you will see the errors which I have mentioned. See, simply they have rejected here the learn, this header was not there. Here I have kept zip. Again they had rejected it. So you make sure that you have included everything. Now the start date and end date, this is like if you are going to publish it tomorrow, it should be at least 2 to 3 days beforehand only. So you can keep it as 2023 and month is 9 and give it as 23rd or 24th. Now end date, simply you can let it be 10 years more. Supported link, this is the country where you are, where is your client located? Is it in India or US or UK? Wherever, you can give your country code here. So to see all the country code, you can again come here, and these are the country code. Okay, so you can simply copy it and paste it again. Same thing, copy. And one thing to remember is these are not only comma separated. There should not be any extra space between the country codes. I'm just going to copy 3 and paste it here. Okay, now another thing is learn more link. So this is going to refer to the website if someone want to know more about your website. So this is nothing, suppose I can give it here itself, blog spot something, or my YouTube channel. So coming here and give this one, done. The last one is package local code. So this is mostly same only. If you want to match it, this local code, you can again go to your solution here, and this one inside you'll be able to find what is the package code. Okay, so in the package deployment, okay, I'm showing you just to match it. It should not be different one, otherwise again it's going to decline. So here in the content.xml should be here DLL. Okay, not in this one, extension .zip. Okay, so if it's not here, then let's see. It should be in the solution.xml file. Okay, where is it? Okay, here we have solution.xml. Okay, so we can check the code inside this one if it is matching or not. If you come here, version, okay, language code is 1033. So this should match with the whatever you are giving in the input.xml. Okay, for me it is matching. Okay, now another one is logo. So here itself the logo is logo 32 by 32. Same thing, we are going to keep it here. Now another one is terms of use. This is HTML, which I am going to show you how to create it in the next step. So this is done. Click on file, click on save as, and this one I am going to give as input.xml. Okay, save it, close it. Now let's delete this extra. Okay, so here we have total 1 2 3. Now the last one which is remaining is HTML file. See, we have terms, we have logo, input, content types, and the package. Now for the terms of use, you just open either Notepad or Notepad++, anything is fine. Save it, and for sample from here itself I'll show you. In the package I have this one, right? So open with Notepad. So this is my HTML code, which is having user license, H1, if you want to give any other details in the H1 tab, or the terms and condition, term 1, term 2, term 3, 4, 5, everything you can just give it here itself. Okay, but the main part is not this one. Main part is you need to save it as a HTML, and you need to give the file name as terms of use. So you can see here, this is HTML, this is PNG file, this is XML, this is XML. Now here we are done with most of our part. Now I'm just going to make a I'm going to zip the file. Sorry, so let me just copy this HTML as well. We'll copy from here itself. So copy it, paste it. This is done. Let's zip it. Okay, and send to compressed. Let's give it a name as final package. Okay, final package. Let's take it out from here and put it somewhere in here itself. Final package. So this is the main package which will be required to publish the app in the app source. Okay, now let's see what is the next step. The next step says store your app source package on the Azure storage. Okay, so now coming here, so to maintain the security of your files and your app, we need to store it here in the blob storage, and we need to create one URL first, and with that URL only we are going to we are going to share with the Microsoft partner account, so that they'll access it, they'll download it, and then they will check it. Now here, in case if you are using your company account, then again you need to have the access to the blob storage. Otherwise you need to request it or get it, other or create a free trial instance. Anything is fine. So now the steps for this. So the steps include, first you have to come here in the azuremicrosoft.com. Okay, and we need to we can either create a free trial instance from here itself, otherwise you just sign in, and we need to follow each step. Like in the storage, see, I do not have the account, so I cannot show you. I tried it, but it was showing some try for the free trial instance, and it is not. So one of my team member have done this part, but I know the steps very well. So the first, once you have the access of blob storage, Azure management, this portal, you need to go to the storage here. Every step is mentioned here. On the left pane you'll be able to see the storage. Once you click on this, you'll get the option of blob here. Okay, in this one you have to give the basic details like name, resource group, location. Once you provide all the details, you can just click on the create account. Here all the details they have mentioned, so you can just check each mostly the highlighted part. This is the name. Okay, this is the resource group and all. So when this is done, under the blob storage, again here itself you can select the containers and you can create a new container. And the main part is we need to give it as a public access level. Suppose if you're not giving it as a public access level, then if whenever, even if you have applied it in said it in the Microsoft partner account, it will show you some error that it cannot be accessed. Please create the URL again. So make sure to give it as a public access level only. Now here again you have to connect with your Azure account by signing the account you created. Here go to the upload section and upload your file here. Upload your file means the package which we have created, this final package. So coming here inside this folder, you just upload the folder, upload the final package. Once you have uploaded, simply right click on that and you'll get an option to get a link or get the shared access signature. So you have to select this one. So once you select this one, it will ask you for some more details like start time, end time. This is required, so whenever you give the URL to the Microsoft team, they should be able to access it. Okay, you should be extended at least a month or something. Otherwise, if you set it for just today expiry date, then they will not be able to access it, and they cannot process it. So start time and expiry time, both of them you need to fix it. Once you have given everything, then it will give you an URL, this one. Okay, so this is the main URL which we will be needing. Just copy this URL. Now once you have got the URL, so that is done. till here we are done. So whatever you have done in the previous step of creating the package, AppSource package, input files, content files, logo and all, everything will be contained in this URL itself. Copy it. Next step is submit your app on the Microsoft partner account. So come here, and here first of all you need to have the Microsoft partner account. So in my previous video I have already shown how to create a Microsoft partner account. So if you come here in this blog, you can see that I have mentioned you must have MPN admin access. So here I do not have the MPN admin access, so I'm not able to publish it. So one of my team member have done the same thing. Now I'll show you the step if you have the access it, how the screen will look like. So just come down, and in the last you should be able to see it. This is done. Submit your app. So once you have obtained the URL, same thing, we are going to put in the Microsoft Partner Center account. So here it is not clear or what. So here we have to upload the URL. Okay, in this one you just upload the URL, and maybe somewhere they'll ask you to put the app logo also. Okay, once you have given the URL, then you need to wait. See, this is snap of user having no access, not able to see it. Here we have the access. So once you submit it, now you need to wait for some time. It may take some 5 hours to 12 hours or to 24 working hours. Now in the meantime, suppose if you have given you may receive some error. Okay, as there are total 5 validation stages. One is from the automated system, and the 4 remaining is the code, their terms and condition, and they have to check other things as well. So the first error which I faced was we found the below error in the the URL. So the URL which was created, it was not in the proper manner. Okay, the authentication tokens was missing. So if you come here itself they have mentioned to create some SAS tokens. SS token which was missed. So for make sure you have, see, I have given the solution as well. What is the error? And the solution is like, to resolve this one, you have to give the SAS token. You have to identify. You have to properly give the start date, end date. Okay, and it should be plus 10 days. You can give it 1 month as well. And the link, how to do it, this also is given here. So this is the first error. We rectified it, and we again give it for the to Microsoft partner account. So the second error was again the XML file does not appear. So while creating the blob storage itself, some detail was missing. So make sure the everything, authorization holder, components, set, key, everything is correctly formatted. You should not have by mistake, and you should not mistype it. This is a minor one. The major now here, folder structure issue. This one I got it because here in their step itself they have given to create here itself a zip file which I had missed. Okay, if you want to create, if you have some sample data which you want to test in the app, then you can create that as well. You can content types.xml. So if you create this structure, you may get some error. So in my case, my app logo and terms and condition was there, but input file and content types both were missing. So if it is missing, they will again decline it. So just make sure you have all the necessary file and component in your package. That is the solution. The fourth one is in input file. I had missed I had given 2 times zip.zip. So make sure while copying and pasting, you take care of all these things, extensions, the names and all. You should not give any extra spaces. Okay. The fourth one was again, I had missed this learn more link, this header. The starting header is there, but the ending is not there. So even if a small details you are missing it, they are not going to proceed with your publishing the app. Ensure everything is proper in the input as well as content types XML. So now even if you have followed everything which they have mentioned here in the step 1, step 2, step 3 and 4, suppose I have followed everything properly, everything is in proper way. Now again they said one error which was like, see, the next error you will encounter after successful, even if you have passed all the validation stage, they'll say that the code which you have used in your Canvas app or model driven app is not following the standards. Okay, for that one they are going to reject your app. So the error was checks for uses of DOM in the form and check if parent relationship is being used. So this one I submitted the form for contact form. After that, they created one session. They shared one meeting link where I discussed with how to resolve this issue. So finally, there may be some 500 to 1000 issues, which will be low level to medium level to high level. So mostly they are going to consider, they'll ask you to solve the high priority one. So this one was used in my Canvas app, which I fixed it. Now, in order to see what are the other things we need to consider in the code while developing the model driven app or Canvas app, I have mentioned it here. We should not make use of the parent relationship, avoid DOM form, developer Mozilla. These are just some basic links which I have given. So in order to show you all the errors which I have got, let me open the Excel which I got from them. See, they have given total 279 issues. Okay, so the first one is check if strict mode is used, check if cached web resources is used and all. So these are the medium. So even if you do not resolve them, they'll still process it. But the main one, high priority, they'll ask you to resolve this one. So whenever they give you this Excel format along with this one, they'll also give you the link how you can resolve it. So to see that, here you can see what are the guidelines they have given here. There are 200 plus guidelines, and if you scroll right, you'll be able to see they have also given the links how you can resolve this one. So most of them are common only. So guidelines will be there, guidance URL. So simply you have to copy it. I have just copied and pasted some of the major best practices which you need to follow while creating the app. So this is all about how we can create the package, how we can how we can get the URL from blob storage, how we can give it for the publishing the app, how we can create the Microsoft URL, how to create the package in the Visual Studio Code, or the same thing we can do with the Visual Studio 2019 version as well. So this is all about today video. In case if you have any doubt, you can drop in the comment. I'll try to cover it. And in order to know more about the same, you can follow the link which I have given in the description, where I have mentioned everything in detail with a snapshot. Also, if you're interested to learn more about Power Apps, you can go to my channel, which is Power Dynamics, and you can follow it. That's all for today. Thank you. Bye bye.